Hello, hello, and welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Halo 3's 18th year anniversary. It's wild to think that this game came out 18 years ago. But here we are, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Fair warning, there may be some issues with stream lagging. I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye Started here, and you start from the beginning. Later on the stream, we'll probably switch to the MCC just to play some Halo 3 multiplayer. Just because you can't play, or you can, but it takes some trickery in magic to get this working.
Did I ever tell you that? Choose whichever Spartan I wanted. You know me. I did my research, watched as you became the soldier we needed you to be. Like the others, you were strong and swift and brave. A natural leader. But you had something they didn't. Something no one saw but me. Can you guess? Luck.
We'll have to see. Let me know if it persists here. You know, I don't know. Was the FPS boost program available back when they made this? I don't think it was, because when it popped up as the enhanced version for this, it was the Xbox One X enhanced version. So, but yeah, it would have been nice if they could have gotten the FPS boost on this.
This ain't good.
Then I guess, you know, that was during
2 kilometers, easy.
Stay sharp.
that was during they brought this back when they were working on the MCC to try to fix it.
Foreman?
His armor's locked up. Gel layer could have taken most of the impact.
It's only for Series X. Yeah, that's what I figured, that it got
I don't know,
the
Sergeant
One X enhancements. This is, you know, I've been debating back and forth. I don't know which.
Radio for Vito.
I don't know which would be a better,
We're not leaving him here.
like, version of this.
Crazy fool.
The 360
Why do you
advanced
always
version, this
jump?
one.
One of these days,
It's
you're
most
gonna
certainly
land
the
on
most
something as
faithful.
stubborn as you are. And I don't do bits and pieces.
But yeah, since there's like essentially
Where is
3
she?
separate versions of this game, you've got the PC
Where's
version, the
Cortana?
360
Don't make a girl a promise.
on the Series X and the One
If you know
X,
you
and
can't
then
keep
of
it.
course the MCC version.
She stayed behind.
Corporal, make it quick.
Sorry, sir. Your armor's
The
still in
fixed
partial
MCC,
lockdown.
before the Series
Look
X
up
came
here,
out.
sir.
Yeah, that I remember
Okay.
that. Oh, am I playing this on normal? I did not mean to play this on normal. Go back and switch this to heroic. My bad. But yeah, this was I remember that's some of the earliest stuff I have on my channel for live streams is this game being back in pat and playing it online before they shut the servers off, which is, it's so crazy that they did that.
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
I've never noticed that before. But yeah, with this, I remember the MCC, the vehicles feel off, like they feel kind of wonky. They slide and are just, I don't know, just generally just don't feel right. They never had in the MCC. I think it's the 60 FPS boost that does that. Because I know that also affects the physics and stuff. But yeah, it's, you know, it's sad. There's only a few achievements in this that I never got that were multiplayer centered. It's slightly different. Only what Johnson says changes, like, oh, okay. But yeah, playing this on a 4K monitor, like I don't know. It seems it's hard to say it. I think it almost looks better than the MCC version. It's weird. I would have to do like a 1-to-1 comparison. I didn't stay up. I was up this morning when the Tokyo Game Show was on, and boy, was that just kind of like a boring show. It was really boring. No, I don't have HDR turned on. I have HDR turned off. My monitor supports HDR, but it doesn't look right. So anytime I play with the Xbox, the HDR is shut off.
Come, let us hurry through the river.
Yeah, we'll play some multiplayer here in a little while after a level or two.
Hold on, I'm with you. Eat leg.
I think the lower FOV in default skins hides the visual flaws of 3. Maybe. I don't know. I think it had to do. I mean, I noticed mostly the stuff with like colors and texture detail. Like everything to me seems to be a bit more colorful, but I would have to like cut them together in a video. Uh-oh. They get disconnected for. I mean, I guess I don't need to be connected, but it's just weird that it would disconnect. Recently got the Duchess, and there's slightly larger dead zones than the Elite. Oh, come on. What is it doing? Alright, well if I get disconnected again, I'll just have to continue on. That's funny. Oh, it started it over too.
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
Alright, well we're about to run through this. Yeah, the lower FOV takes a little bit to get used to, for sure.
Hello?
But yeah, since you're such a regular Death Trooper, I wanted to ask your opinion on something. Yo! Welcome back to the stream. I was able to play BF 2042 just fine with it. The Hall effect sticks feel pretty good. Just can't get the hang of the white and black. But yeah, those not being on the above the triggers feels weird now. But what I was gonna say is, oh hey, also too is it, and I mispronounced it before too. The Sosa. Welcome back. We are playing Halo 3 with the Xbox 360 version on the Series X with its back and pat enhancements. But what I was going to ask you, for your opinion, Death Trooper, since you're a regular here on the channel, and what do you think? Because I'm looking to try to increase like game stuff on the channel. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be able to stream every day, but I could potentially put up like gameplay playthroughs that are, you know, like a little bit edited, anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes. And I could probably have one of those a day put up.
Give them hell, people!
Enemy air support inbound. It's a vandal.
And as far as like the bigger games go, it would help me get through the bigger games quicker than just streaming them for 4 hours every Wednesday. Ooh, that hit me dead on. How many ROG Ally Xboxes am I gonna get? I am getting dude. My opinion, and maybe I'm wrong about this, dude. That thing's gonna be dead on arrival. It's gonna be dead on arrival. I don't know who would spend $1,000 for the Ally X. Like that's crazy, man. Crazy. I don't know. I guess for Xbox it's okay because they're not really incurring any cost. They just kind of license it out. But I don't see where they're gonna like sell a lot of those. I was looking at it on the Best Buy app that on my phone, and yeah, $1,000, $99.99. It's just, there's no way, man. There's no way. And you know what? I'm sorry. Call me a hater. Call me whatever. Like, this is a very Xbox-focused channel. Like, it's not an Xbox. If I can't log into my profile and immediately go down and download Halo 3 or any of my other Xbox 360 games, it's not an Xbox. You can call it whatever you want, I guess, and say it's an Xbox, but I've also like seen supposedly online interviews with people from the dev team, and they call it what it is, which is a handheld PC.
Oh, hey, nice one. Well killed.
No, not at Costco. That's weird, man. The fact that Costco got rid of all their Xbox stuff is a bit odd.
All who serve the prophets will be punished.
And I thought about this, and I'm not no economist. There are people talking about the recent price hikes for the console too, saying that it's not tariff related, and I'm not educated or intelligent enough to know the difference. But I wonder if the recent price hike
Sleepers! Take them out.
for
Nice and quiet.
the series consoles is due to the price of this handheld that's
Jackals,
coming
on the
out.
ridge. Looks like they got carbines.
So what was it? I shared an image on X. Yeah, the ROG Ally is $600, and the ROG Ally X is $1,000 where I live. So I wonder if they're trying to raise the price for like the 2 terabyte console being $800, and then people would say, well, for $1,000 I could get the other one, a couple more $100 I could get the other one, and then that could be handheld, and I could connect it to a monitor, and like I wonder if they're trying to play that price game that Apple plays, where most people buy the middle device when it comes to Apple devices. And the reason being is because they don't want to get the worst one, but they also don't want to get the most expensive one. So they think, oh, well, I'll just get the one that's kind of in the middle, right? $800 Xboxes won't. I can't imagine they will sell. Like, I really can't. Dude, it's
We got him.
every few years technology gets cheaper to make, and this is the only console generation that it's not get a cheaper model. Yeah, you're right. It certainly is. It's just I don't know, man. I can't believe like I've said before. I've been saying this a lot on streams over this last year that the Series X and the PS5 may be the last like consoles that I buy, and I just may end up going from there to with this, upgrading PC and getting a better PC. It's wild that $800 for a 2 terabyte when I know for a fact that you could buy PC parts and build a really good PC for $800. The only thing, that the PC can't do right now is natively play 360 games.
Get him to the extraction point.
But in terms of like Xbox gaming, it's just like I just can't get it. I don't know what. Dude, could you imagine if the Series X is $800, the 2 terabyte? I blew that guy up. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the price of the next console. What is it going to be? Like, is it going to be more than 1,000? Or is it going to be 1,000? Like, that's just... They've really set themselves in a weird spot, I feel like.
He's not here now. Hold on.
I have a ROG Ally, and the Xbox app already updated to show games in Steam. The PC does that too. The Xbox app, yeah. I have my Xbox app updated for that. And I've got to tell you that, like, while I guess it's kind of impressive, it's like, oh, you still have to have Steam installed. The console, or the PC, when you click on a game that's open in Steam, or that runs in Steam, still has to open Steam to play it.
We are in battle.
It's a middle person, like a middleware thing, right? Most people, other than GOG, I think most people reject a lot of other storefronts for PC. Like Epic has been giving games away, and you don't even have to be like subscribed to anything. They just want you to be there, and people won't. They'll wait till the game goes to Steam before they buy it. So I don't know. It's just, why wouldn't you just open Steam and launch the game? Like, it's not like it's running, or that it recognizes your purchase in Steam and then opens it in the Microsoft Store. It's just so weird. The Xbox app also shows my Windows Store and Epic Games Store games, though it's annoying to navigate because I want to play my Game Pass with a controller, not the Steam games. Recently been shaving my head because I started to thin in the back, yeah. How long did it take to get used to having a shaved head? Well, right now my head's not really shaved. I mean, it's basically what you're seeing here is just being bald. But I have had my wife shave my hair pretty short for probably the past 5 years. But I mean, it's nice. You get up, you don't have to worry about combing your hair, or like going places, like looking presentable, unless you like to keep it shaved. Like, you really don't have to worry about much. My big thing is I had I don't know if I can say the word on stream. I had the 2020 virus twice. Once in 2021 and again in 2022. And I noticed after 2022, like the top of my head, my hair was really thinning real bad, like real bad. And I googled a few things, and hair loss is a symptom, or
Could you watch me die?
A side effect of the 2020 virus. But I mean, it's not bad, get over it.
Chief, Pelicans are at the river. We got company.
I have a job where I don't really have to work with the public. I did notice, oddly, like when I worked in sales at Sears before they closed in 2016. and I would have her cut my hair short. My wife would shave my hair short then, and I would notice that
Hold on. Got a contact.
I would notice that when I had hair or enough hair that I could have like a part in my hair, I would sell more products than I would with having my head shaved. So for a little bit in 2016, I let it grow, and I would keep it combed before I go to work. But I don't have to worry about that now. So just keep it short. That happened to you too. Had a lot of hair until you got that. Yeah. I mean, plus not to mention baldness runs in my family. My grandfather was bald. My dad's bald. I mean, it's not really a shock that I would get it. I always assumed that I would lose my hair before it went gray, and I do have some grays, or not even really gray hairs, but white hairs that come in now, and those I make sure to keep everything short. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. You get used to it. It's part of aging. It's unfortunate, but unless you're willing to go through transplants or wearing a rug. Just kind of a way of life,
Damn, they're bringing more in. Look out, grenade!
But yeah, I remember back in 2007 when this came out, man. This game was this was one of the biggest games ever. It was I think I've told this story before. I had just like 2 weeks before this game came out, I stopped working at GameStop. I pre-ordered the Legendary Edition, the $150 edition that came with the collectible helmet that I still have on my shelf. And there was probably like 300 people at the midnight launch for this game. I'm not even joking. Had to have been at least 300 people. The line at my GameStop at the shopping center went from the door that they had to get in and wrapped like halfway around the shopping center. It was crazy. I got in line at like 6 o'clock in the evening and waited in line.
The monster is dead.
And yeah, everyone there was just super excited. I remember it was a great time that night. I went back to my cousin's, and we played a couple campaign missions, and then we spent probably like 9 hours in the multiplayer. It was wild. Ooh, 10 grand's a lot of money to just throw away. I love this game when it came out. I still have the collector's edition, the limited, but not the helmet one. Yeah, just recently at one of the used game shops that I frequent in the area, they had one of these helmets on its like pedestal in the display, kind of hanging out for $100, and I almost bought it, but I don't know if I could have justified to my wife having another one. But yeah, it was I almost bought it. Yeah, it's crazy to me to think that there used to be, on average, probably like 100,000 people on this game at all times back then. I think I got the full 1,000 achievement points right around Christmas. Dude, when I had this game, it was certainly an interesting part of my life at that time. And I didn't fully appreciate Halo 3 until probably until they remastered it for, or not remastered it, but made it backwards compatible for the Xbox One back in 2018. I'd always preferred Halo 2, but Halo 3, where I was in my life, like I didn't have good internet at the time where I was living. I lived in an apartment complex with my ex-wife, my first wife, and we didn't have enough money to have internet. And I had the 360 wireless adapter, and I had a USB like, I guess, extension plug, you know, like a long cord with 2 USB ends on it, one plugged in and one had the one male female end. And I would, where I had it set up to play, I would have it taped to the wall and then have to move it daily to pick up people's Wi-Fi. I was just connecting to anyone's Wi-Fi that would leave it unlocked, and I mean, you had to do what you had to do, but half the time I remember I'd be playing and all of a sudden I would get disconnected, or try to play with friends and get disconnected. It was a rough time, but I did around Christmas get the full 1,000 points, and there were a few multiplayer ones. I think Splatter was one of them with the ghost, where you have to, you know, I think you had to splatter 2 people at once. And then there was another one that took me a while to get, which was the Spartan laser multi-kill, where you had to get a double kill with the Spartan laser. And I remember that was tough.
You gotta catch it.
I pressed the wrong button. I love this game when it came out. Oh yeah. This was the first Halo I played. It was on your brother's 360. Nice. I remember one of my brother's controllers needed tape around the battery pack to stay connected. Yeah. I think we've all been there with those 360 controllers. Oh, look at him down there getting work done. You see, and also too, there's a fundamental difference, and I think maybe we'll see it when I play the multiplayer. But in the MCC, the battle rifle for Halo 3 functions different, slightly different in that than it does here in the actual game, like in the original game. When he recently lent me his 360 games for the bad update, his controller kept on. It's funny. No, I've heard of Dusk, but I've never actually sat and played it. It's close. Close, almost out of ammo now. No, what? You have to refresh my memory. Is that not like a survival horror, or not survival horror, but like a survival? Oh, damn it! It's a survival game, right? Where you have to build, like, kind of like Minecraft, right? Where you build your own house or your own hut. Whoa! What just happened? Hold on a second, guys. Sorry. I gotta look at something. I just got like a really weird notification. Alright. For YouTube. YouTube's doing some weird things, especially with their algorithm. It's a boomer shooter horror themed. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Hopefully it comes to Game Pass. There's a lot of games I gotta try to get through this year before the end of the year. Still have a few months, but I'm trying to get a backlog cleared out so that when GTA 6 comes out, I'll be able to play GTA and not have to worry about any other games. No, I had to check something. I'm keeping an eye out on the stream just because I think that there may be a possibility at some point that I might have connection issues just because of how my PC is, and the thing that shows how many people are viewing the stream scrolled like to a super high number, like up into the 20s, and then it went back down. So I have no idea what just happened. It's not what I want.
Our enemy.
Ah! Oh no! But yeah, by the time I had moved into a house and had a job where I could like afford my own Wi-Fi, Halo Reach had come out, and I had basically, actually no, I think it was Modern Warfare 2 was out, and I had just kind of moved on from Halo 3 at the time, which in retrospect was not a good idea, considering that you know, you can't play it anymore. That's one of the things that you never really tend to think about when you're playing like an online game, is you just sort of assume that it's just always going to be there. Even with like back in the day with 360 games, it was like, oh no, they're, you know, Halo like 2000 and Halo 2 only existed from what, 2004 to 2010, and I remember thinking like, after Halo 3 came out in 2007, I'm like, well, you know, why would you ever go back and play Halo 2? And then I would go back and play Halo 2, and I'm like, you know, this is amazing. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. Of course, there's always going to be some internet lagging problems here. Keeping an eye on some stuff. Current ROG Ally ended up with a fried SD card reader. Uh-oh. Wonder if they fixed that on the ROG Ally Xbox thing. Yeah, that's a good question. So I am trying to keep an eye here, Death Trooper. Thank you for the notifications with it being jittery and everything. Hopefully that wasn't going on for too long. I am looking at the PC. There were some dropped frames, so there were some issues there. But we're gonna go on. I think it'll be okay. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Stupid thing.
I found him! On my way! Dirty mud!
But yeah, one of the things that had always bothered me that I wasn't really sure about why they never did is the DLC, or not the DLC, but the collector's edition came with the collector's edition came with a bonus DVD that was like the making of, but then it also came with a, oh geez, it's still giving me drop frames. The DVD came with it came with like a regular DVD, but then it also came with a 360 disc that also had like more behind the scenes making of stuff, and they never made that other disc playable like on anything. You have to put it in, you know, into an Xbox 360 for it to work. God, and you know, I did have some Windows updates, and I also did have an OBS update recently. Things are just always changing and always updating. I'm not sure how many more of these streams from this I'm going to be able to have, but we're going to run it into the ground until it crashes and burns.
See how they beat their trap? Yeah. Help me spring.
Shit. Woo! Oh wow. Sniper jackals. These damn things.
See how they beat their trap? That will help me spring.
I think COD 3 did something similar. One of the PS2 or 360 editions have bonus DVD labeled with said console. Yeah, the 360 one is specifically 360. Or we get blown up again. Alright, I got 1, 2. Come on. Take him out. Oh, here he comes. That's funny. But yeah, who knows, maybe sometime next month I'll be streaming this from the PS5, you know? I honestly think next month we're going to get an MCC PS5 announcement. Or at least maybe even just Halo Infinite at the lowest. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet already, please check out the video that I made. It was last week. It's the last uploaded video on my channel. I don't know what happened with YouTube and the uploading, like the encoding or something happened, and the video is real jittery. But if you just want to put it on and listen to it or something like that, please do, because there are people right now that are hyping the shit out of what we're going to see next month, and you guys have to understand that 343 is the company making it. They're called Halo Studios now, but they're still very 343 in spirit. Until they actually deliver on a product, we need to be as skeptical as possible with them. Like, seriously, like, you can't not be skeptical. God. You can't not be skeptical.
Sniper. See how they beat their trap?
Oh wow, that checkpoint really didn't. Sorry, I'm just adjusting something to try to make sure that that there's no more dropped frames. You guys also, too, we have a poll running currently, if you guys want to vote on it. What is your favorite out of the Halo trilogy? We have Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2 and Halo 3 listed. I know there's obviously ODST and Reach, but just out of the original three. All of the Halo YouTubers are hyped for the Halo showcase like crazy. 343 always manages to build hype somehow. I don't know what it is. I know generally like that Halo fans now are the minority on things. Videos can still blow up because people remember Halo. But honestly, like, until they put out a game that works and they put out a game that is content complete at launch, not 6 months or 4 years after it releases. They got to put out a game content complete at launch. If they can put out a good product, then I will be, like I said in my video, the first person running to the microphone to go, hey, look what they did. They made a great game, and go buy it and support it. But this has literally been the same thing for the last 12 years, where it's, oh, we're sorry, we messed up, we did this, we did that, we wish we would have done things differently, but we didn't. So please, 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 be excited about our game. Halo 4 and 5 was okay. Infinite wasn't terrible. Older Halos was just better. I think it's some of the Halo that just isn't fresh anymore. I really like 5, but the campaign did it. Yeah, the campaign did have major issues. Are there any games complete nowadays without being patched a million times and having 12 season passes? That's gaming now. You're right. A lot of games are that way. Indie games really are the ones that are coming out and kind of leading the way from... It's like the era from like 2006 to... what, like 2015 for to 2016 for these kind of games where like it comes out and it's complete like that. The AAA companies have moved on from that, and now the indie scene is kind of caught up that way. I bought what's it called, Hollow Knight recently. I know it's on Game Pass, but I figured if I was going to play it, I kind of want to support the devs by purchasing a copy. But I'm horrible at it. But it is a complete game, You said Valve started this? They might have. They might have. There we go. We got a checkpoint. Only company that releases complete stuff is Nintendo. Even they are doing DLCs now. Yeah, Nintendo's they're in a real state of flux. Like real state of flux. I don't know. They could go either way. They could go really bad or really good. They've already kind of faltered to doing things in a way that probably isn't the best, obviously, by charging for update patches. I mean, which is something that Sony does, though. So I mean, people are really going to complain about that, but I don't know. We'll see with Nintendo. Hopefully, they don't fall off that wagon. They do put out complete games. I'll give you that you could play from start to finish a lot of times without requiring any type of downloads or anything. How do you... Can I jump through the window? Can I not jump through the window? I guess not. I saw that Doug Bowser is retiring. That's strange. I wonder what happened. Because they made a pretty big deal about him taking over back in when that happened. I wonder what's happened behind the scenes that he's wanted to retire. Nintendo is in their untouchable PS3 phase. They'll get knocked back to reality eventually, like they all do. I mean, maybe. I think their PS3 era knocked back to reality was the Wii U, personally. Didn't sell well. You know, it just, I don't know. Every company goes through its ups and downs. For the longest time, even with like, I liked the Wii era, and I bought a bunch of retro games, you know, on their eShop and everything. But I really, really quickly got tired of like the motion and motion controls and everything. And I skipped a ton of games on the Wii. Luckily, they're remastering a bunch of Wii games and Wii U games and putting them on the Switch and Switch 2, but that's a whole other conversation that people are obviously pissed about.
Jeez, killed that guy. Hate this. This isn't as fun as it looks. Cut the power.
Alright, so after this mission, I'm going to skip back to where my current save file is, and that is at the level of the Ark. And we're going to play from there, play on the Ark mission.
Some cover. Got a clear path.
Roger that, Hocus.
Hopefully my tweaking my settings is working for the streaming. You always thought their worst console was the Switch 1. Wow. I don't know. I gotta disagree. I think it's one of their best. Phil Spencer, I mean, I could get... You could bait me into ranting about him for hours. Let's just put it like this. Phil Spencer will say whatever he needs to say, whenever he needs to say it, to whoever he needs to say it to.
Hocus, Phantom.
And, like, that's, like, you can't trust a thing that he says. You really can't. You just can't. The Switch 1 was too weak for a home console and too big to replace a handheld for you. I've got giant, fat sausage finger hands, so I kind of agree with you with the... Well, I don't know necessarily about it being too big, because the buttons and everything on it were certainly too small. I always had an issue with the Switch where I was afraid that while I was holding it, I was gonna break the Joy-Cons on it. I ended up buying a Nitro deck where it slots into it and it kind of looks like a Steam Deck at that point. It's real comfortable to use. It was definitely something that I
Sorry for the
recommend.
tight squeeze.
All right, we're gonna quit this, and then continue on the Ark mission, which is one of the last ones I have. Oh, I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything bad about the Wii U. The Wii U was it had good games on it. Don't get me wrong. It was just an incremental step into where they needed to get to. Like if they didn't do the Wii U and design it, then they probably wouldn't have got to the Switch. The 3DS XL struggles to fit in the jeans pocket, and the Switch one is bigger than that. Yeah, it is. Make sure to keep the Wii U connected to the power. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the BIOS to get corrupted. That was wild. I remember when I saw reports of that popping up, I was just like,
Shipmaster,
what? Like,
outnumber
no
us,
way.
3-1.
Then it is an even fight. All cruisers fire at will. Burn their mongrel hides.
True ship isn't taking part in the attack.
The tablet. Yeah, the tablet was. It was. My
Roger that,
problem with
ma'am.
it was
We're
that it
on
was
him.
too plasticky
Kick the
feeling.
door.
Like it felt like a Fisher-Price tablet. I don't know, I don't think they really figured out the dual screen with the Wii U. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think it's roughly around the same size as the Switch, so I mean, it's always kind of weird about that. Yeah, I hope it is. Black Ops 2 on the Wii actually had the best looking console. Oh yeah, I believe that. I remember, yeah, that was the first console that had. I think it was the Wii U was the first console to only have an HDMI port on it. It didn't have any component or composite cable.
Secure a
plugs.
landing zone for the commander's frigate. Keep your eyes and ears open. We need all the intel we can get. Wherever the hell we are. Stand to, Marines.
I want an elite statue figure for your nerd
Go,
shelf.
go, go.
Which elite though? Are you looking for 343 style or the Bungie style? You know, since there are different styles. Had some issues with the stick dead zones. Caught ghost aiming was a struggle.
Check it out, in the sky. Is that...
Hey, focus. We got a job to do.
Yeah, this is one of the better looking levels with this upscaling for the 4K for this. The Back and Pat team did a really good job. Oh yeah, something else too. Let me just pause this for a second. I watched Sony's State of Play the other day too, which by the way, Wolverine was really the only game I saw where I was like, I'm buying that. At some point, I'm going to have to move a few things around for the capture and recording, but we're going to be streaming this. I picked this up not that long ago. X-Men Origins Wolverine, and it is definitely a fun game. It'll be interesting to compare Insomniac's version to that.
You take the first shot.
The classic Bungie Blue Combat Evolved one. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, got one of them. Gotta take cover here. Everything should be okay now with the streaming. I've been watching the dropped frames, and then the percentages has been going down. So knock on wood, Everything's gonna be okay. I ended up finishing Death Stranding 2 recently, too, as well, I guess, would be a better phrase. Death Stranding 2 as well. Woo! That
Don't lose
is...
him. Here it is.
Ooh!
Charge! We should hold here.
Still kicking yourself for not getting the Halo Duke controller. Yeah, it's... I don't know, man. You never know, you know, what you'll be able to get in the future or not. Maybe it'll pop back up. Alright guys, now remember, we've been an hour into the stream. Have to get some support. No, I'm just poking fun at a certain streamer. You guys should be able to figure that out. But I am gonna ask, if you are enjoying the stream, whether this is live or on demand for you, please give it a thumbs up. With YouTube's algorithm change, thumbs ups are more important than ever. They're considered, they consider, I guess, engagement now more important, even though more than like watch time or view time. So if you come in, please leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on Halo 3, and if you can, please give it a thumbs up. That always helps out. And also, too, something that I am going to be doing here eventually is probably turning off ads for the live stream. I have them on now, and I have a monitor that I keep an eye on every time an ad pops up. I do have it set to low, but what I'm going to end up doing is probably having the more power battery advertisement put in here. It's my a personal advertisement for a battery company that is sent me a product for sponsored. Not in this one. I'm not pushing that in this stream. I'm just telling you guys, let you know what might be coming down the line. So there won't be any YouTube ads, but there'll probably be like a 30-second ad for the battery pack every so often. Who's hitting me with this thing, man? Enough with that. Gears of War Ultimate Edition didn't carry over the save from Xbox to PC. Huh. Yeah, I don't think that it does, because I've downloaded it before with Xbox Game Pass, and I remember, yeah, it didn't carry over the save files, so probably have to play that over again.
Let it go. Found one. We have a situation. It's terrible twos.
Terrible twos? That doesn't make any sense. No, out of ammo for that. Don't know about PS5, but for Reloaded, my Xbox and PC saves. Yeah, they do. As long as you sign into your Microsoft account, your saves will carry over. From PC to PS5 to the Series X, it'll carry over. which is pretty cool. I'm a fan of that. I played through it on the PS5, and then also got the achievements on the Xbox.
I'll get him.
There we go.
Finally decided to show you the thing. That is
Huh. Well, yeah, for Ultimate Edition, the Unreal, or not Unreal, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, the UE version, doesn't, I don't think it does carry saves over. For the Reloaded, though, it should. If it didn't, that's, I don't know, that's weird. It's pretty weird. Here we go.
Hey, get me! I'm shooting dead guys!
That's funny.
Hoorah!
Might be a thing on Sony's side. Does MP multiplayer progression carry over? It should. Forza Horizon 5 PS5 saves don't carry over to Xbox. That's weird. That's pretty weird. You would think it would if you sign in. You know when they're going to announce Halo for PS5, and when they do, the login for that, I wonder if they're going to make it also carry over saves or carry over achievements. Because I've got like 350 some achievements for the MCC that I have out of the 700 that they have. So it's gonna be big. I think they might have to break them up into individual games. So the way that does, the way that they do trophies is different than achievements. So they may have like a base game where you can get a certain amount of achievements, and then they would have to add on, have the other ones added on as like DLC achievements. I hate that newer versions of games like Halo get rid of colorful button prompts. Do they? I guess I'm not really paying too much close of attention.
Find me a place to set her down. Over.
Although, yeah, I mean the UI does change on it quite frequently. That's why I like these older games a lot more in a way. I mean, they're the unbastardized versions, you know. They're just made back compat. But also like the menu and the way I know on PC you can mod all of that in, but you can't do that on Xbox. Yeah, the dreaded terminals here. Reloaded MP seems to be dead with crossplay on. It takes a while to get games. Some modes can't even find a game. I played some games on the Xbox version. I tried whatever the Warzone or Warmaw. I can't remember exactly. Whatever the elimination one is, where you die and then you only have a certain amount of respawns, and then when you're out of lives, you just you're done. I'm terrible. I am absolutely awful with Gears multiplayer. Like I'm really bad. I might be worse than like anybody's ever seen. Maybe that would make for an entertaining video, but I tried playing, man, and I just could not get a kill, or I couldn't do anything to help my team. And I've always been that way. Even on the original, I remember back in 2006 playing. My cousin got really, really good at it. And I would play with him, and he would just carry me through games because I would have like 0 kills and like 10 deaths or 12 deaths. It was nuts. I remember that. King of the Hill in Blitz mode. Nice.
Out of there.
Die! What is going on? That was crazy. Team Deathmatch shouldn't have limited lives. Huh. Maybe not, but... You know, they tried to do things differently. Be unique. Got that one. Took care of them pretty quickly this time, didn't we?
Mount up! Let's find that LZ. Follow us, sir. All the way down this canyon.
Yeah, I gotta go get the sniper rifle I dropped over here. There we go. Tried Gears 4 again and couldn't get used to the barrel aiming. Reloaded as aiming at the center of the screen. Huh. This guy needs to get out of there. Oh, I guess there's no room for him. Whoops.
Alright, drop it down!
Jeez, I'm gonna die.
Get me an angle! Get me closer!
Gotta find myself a ghost. Oh. Nice. No! Oh boy. There we are. There we are. There we are. Tried Gears 4 again. Oh yeah. Let's see. This one should be in better shape. Can wall bounce, but I can't hit anything. Yeah, I can't do anything. We'll just say it. We'll just leave it right there. I can't do anything. I don't know what it is. I could play multiplayer or not multiplayer. I could play campaign maybe on, not on insane, like the hardest difficulty, but I could play it at least on hardcore, I think it is, and not, you know, do completely awful. I don't know what it is about multiplayer. I just cannot do it. They really missed an opportunity with that game to put Still with the dropped frames. Sorry guys, I'm keeping an eye on stuff. They really missed an opportunity with that game for them to put a horde mode in it. I know horde mode's in 2, but, like, I don't know, I feel, you know, they could have really, like, what's the phrase I'm looking for? They really could have drew people in with, you know, imagine the tagline, like, for the first time ever in Gears of War 1, horde mode. Like, people would have loved it. They would have absolutely loved it. That is a good point. The problem with Gears MP is the campaign doesn't prepare you for multiplayer. That is actually a really good analogy, or a really good observation. wow, okay.
Sucker's dead!
Alright, let's get into the brute chopper. I'm not really good at driving these things. I never have been, but it does have some decent weaponry on it. Beat Gears 1 and 2 on Insane and still struggle with multiplayer COD on Veteran. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Getting there. How lucky for them. Here's the Series X at 3D. Looks at me. Oh, does it work in 3D on the Series X? That's cool. Yeah, all those games, because they have the 4K HDR, not HDR, but the 4K FPS boost. All those games are really cool, really good looking too. Used to play Horde mode in Gears 2 with some friends, could do that.
Follow my Pelican, Chief.
Cardio Donald, yeah, he was a lot more. If you listen to him talking in his recent interviews and on his YouTube channel, he's a lot more instrumental in Halo, other than just sound, like way more than you would think, especially with 3. It's quite amazing when you go back and look at how they made these games, that they turned out as good as they did. That's what you get when you have somebody that has a vision for a game. Instead of switching creative directors 3 times in, 6-7 years? I'm telling you, man, I want to be wrong, but I've got an itchy feeling about whatever it is that they're doing in the future. Some back and pat games on Series X work with 3D. Black Ops 2 and Sonic Generations don't. Oh. You talk about how you kind of regret not buying things. There was one of the things that I do wish I had done at some point was get a 3D TV. I'm getting low connection for OBS here. Sorry, I'm on wireless right now, which is probably why I'm having these issues. After tomorrow, I'm not gonna have that problem. That song in Halo 4, I think it's called 117. I know what one you're talking about. Yeah, that one wasn't bad. Not bad. I think I used to listen to that back in the day when I would go to the gym. Yeah, it's stuttering a little bit. Oh wow, it's all right. You know what? Now is a good time. Actually, I'm going to take a break. I will be right back. It'll probably be about 60 seconds. And when I come back, we'll finish this level and then probably end up jumping into multiplayer and playing some of the MCC multiplayer. Alright guys, we are back once again. Thank you guys for holding off for me. Yes, we did switch to the Ethernet cable. So there should be no problems with connections now. If there are, then I don't, I don't know what to do. But we are back, and we should be in the clear for the rest of the night. Which, by the way, we still have quite a couple of hours to go, about 2-3 hours maybe. But, all right. Also, too, for those of you that are watching and want to participate, there is a poll that is in the chat asking what is your favorite of the original trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, not counting Reach or ODST. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue on. I wonder how long before the PS3 and 360 stop reading discs. My OG Xbox still reads too. My original 360 the oldest 360 that I have is the one that came with the Kinect camera, and the disc drive on that got stuck. It still plays games. You could download the games and play them, but it's stuck, the disc tray. Sometimes it opens, sometimes it doesn't. Just depends. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. So because I like cheese, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sit back here. We're going to cheese this section.
Chief, look for a break in the rocks. There's a nice wide cliff on the other side. Should have enough room for the dawn. See any wraiths? Clear them out.
Just got to replace the rubber ring on the spindle. Just take it out and clean or replace. You know, I'm afraid to open it. I really don't know how. I ended up actually getting a slim Xbox, the Model E, the one that looks like an Xbox One. I ended up buying one of those last year, and its manufacture date is in 2014. So it's only about 11 years old. And that's what I've been playing a lot of the games that I can't play back compat that you've seen here on the channel. I've played on that Xbox, and it works well. Works pretty well. Cleared the cache and did a power recycle. Running much better, only freezing when the bad update stuff so far. The bad update, that's the mod, right? Where you soft mod the console. That's what that is, right? That's when you say bad update. That's what you're talking about, right? Drive open, no need to open it, just use tweezers and grab it and pull it back. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to YouTube that. Yikes, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. power drainers. Alright, we got that one. Still lagging a bit? There's no way, man. Come on. Ah, dear. Doing this. I'll keep an eye on it. It doesn't show any dropped frames on my end. The connection's solid, so I don't really know. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's you. It could be. I don't know, man. You know, I wouldn't put it past anything. This PC's so old. When I've been looking into stuff, and I think when I do finally get a new computer, or I'm probably going to be buying a new computer, I think I may get a gaming laptop, because I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna just mostly stream from console. And all I really need is a laptop that's powerful enough to run the capture card at 1080p 60 FPS. That's really all I need. I was looking at one on Best Buy's website, and it has like 4 HDMI ports on the back. I wonder if that has to do with my microphone. I don't know. Everything's connected. But what I was saying is I may end up getting the gaming laptop just to be able to play that. Like any games that I don't stream, I'll probably just end up streaming from the computer, or from the laptop with the external capture card. I could do that now with the laptop I have, but it's at like 720p, like 30 FPS, really not great. I could get the ROG Ally for around 1K. I'd really just rather get a laptop personally. Plus I could put the editing software that I have on it and run it that way too. And it has HDMI out on the back, so I could always connect it to a bigger monitor and play, like if I wanted to play a PC game. That's what I think I'm probably going to end up doing. Plus, it's, I mean, portable, you know. Beware of HDMI ports. Most HDMI ports on laptops are HDMI out, not in. Right. Yeah, that's what I would be looking for, would be HDMI out.
Commander, bring her down.
Roger that. Beginning my descent.
Look! Up high! Here she comes!
Is the Dawn rated for atmosphere?
I guess we're gonna find out. Hey, take cover!
Whoa, there it is. But I mean, that's still probably a year or two away before I would get another laptop.
Thanks, Chief. Wouldn't have lasted much longer up there. Come to the back of the frigate. Did the elites get a fix on the cartographer?
Yes, ma'am. Just on the other side of that wall. But it's surrounded by brute heavy armor.
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
Johnson!
If we
Where
can't
you at,
fly
Johnson?
over the wall, we'll go right through it. Chief, take one of the tanks. Lead the way. If you find any locked doors, Spark will be happy to pry them open.
I will certainly try my best. Though
I have bad all-in-one PC
All right,
that struggles to
then.
run
Heard the lady.
YouTube brand new, but has HDMI out, and I wonder what moron is going to want to display to a bigger screen where it's going to run worse. I don't know. That's a great question.
Takes a tank, light bulb. Pick one, Chief. Get back to the wall. I'll help the commander secure the Dawn. And we'll meet you at the
It's
top.
funny. Okay. I'm trying. There we go. It triggered that. Let me get your weapon, dude. Come on. Somebody. Alright, I guess I will have to swap with them afterwards. Personally would have used it as a cheap 60 Hz monitor with HDMI
Mount up.
in if it had it. Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been bad.
Yeah.
My wife had a Dell all-in-one laptop at one point, and it ended up going bad.
got a visitor. Boys, we got a gun!
Open
I think it was a touchscreen too.
There's a tungsten strike here.
But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing with the laptop, because I don't know. I enjoy console gaming, I really do, but I don't know. We'll have to see, because I don't know. I'll have a decision I have to make.
Tank beats Hunter.
Not gonna blow up. I've seen my PC in the worst brand new PCs. Oh no. That's gotta feel bad.
Oh, man! I can do this all day!
Console gaming is, yeah, it is a lot more hassle-free. I know you can hook PCs up to like TVs and stuff, but I don't know. I like the couch gaming experience, and I don't use mouse and keyboard. I mean, you know that. I've tried to learn. It's just it's way too difficult. Way too difficult. The way they go flying that cracks me up. Yeah, you know, I guess that's what they're trying to do with that ROG Ally X, is make it a PC console experience. I don't know. I got it. Nice. Wasn't sure if I would or not.
All armor, form up on the lower doorway. Chief, get upstairs. Have your robot pick that lock.
I beg your pardon.
A robot.
I have radio this far. Monitor Enter installation 0.
Yeah, well, you're also our ticket through this wall. So if you don't mind...
Gladly aid the Reclaimer's progress.
Reclaimer. Ooh.
Be careful!
Yep, almost didn't get moving out of that.
Watch it!
Come on. Nice, we got him. Thinking about putting Linux Arch on the old PC because Windows 11 will destroy the 4 gigabytes of RAM. You know, that's I think we talked about this once before. I at one point, I think before this PC, like, cause I'm not gonna get rid of it, even when I would get a newer computer. I would think probably putting Linux on this would work pretty well. I've Googled it, and it says that, you know, with my computer's like stats, you know, just the CPU and the GPU and everything, they say that it would run Linux very well. So, I mean, you know, why not? Why not try doing that later on? Now, if you could install whatever this OS is for, like, the Ally X, the Windows Lite version, if you could install that on a desktop, I would probably look into that. I don't know if it would necessarily work. Probably not because of how old it is, but that would be pretty cool if it did work.
Use caution. For a doorway to apply such ruthless protocols. One moment, Reclaimer.
One moment, Reclaimer.
There we are. Please follow me.
Yeah, now you gotta get out. I guess we'll just go on with this. I think that's going to be a whole Windows update for Windows 11. It's going to be like a big picture mode. Okay.
My ideas never stop coming.
These turrets are quite useless when you use them. They really don't do anything.
Here, this panel will activate a raid. Allow your companions to cross below. Excellent. This way.
Excellent. What is he doing? Okay. Here's the other terminal.
Good work, Chief. Link up with our armor on the far side of the wall. Make your way down to the cartographer.
Deny access to the lower levels of this facility. A wise decision, given the Beggar's preference for destructive transition.
Nice.
Heads up, Marines. You got trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing, honestly, that 343 or Halo Studios could do now, for me personally, for me to like really kind of be excited, is to take all of the things from the original trilogy
Let's hit that hostile armor.
and just try to like incorporate them into their Combat Evolved remake. Like have the assault rifle and the SMG in the same thing along with like the battle rifle. Maybe only have one version of each weapon though. Like you don't need the Combat Evolved pistol with the Halo 2 pistol with the Halo 3 pistol. I feel like if they could just pick one version of a weapon and go with that, but then have it in all of the games, that would be, you know, that would be like kind of like a good unified thing. And then you carry those weapons forward through all of the games. You know what I mean? Like if they're gonna remake Halo 2 and Halo 3, you could have the battle rifle in Halo 1. You could have all of those like trilogy weapons, so to speak. My shield refill a little bit. Why are you not shooting the explosive barrels, man? Come on. Let me in, let me in, let me in!
I need something to shoot. I want to ride. Shotgun. Watch it, buddy.
First line clear. Move up.
Don't sit down. Look out.
Why are you not shooting them, man? This AI is not where it's at.
Second line clear. Push forward. Scarab's back. It's time to meet business.
There we go, we got it.
Flank and cover. I want everybody supporting the chief. He'll take it down.
Oh boy, a scarab. They're coming. Take it. You're mine.
Come on. There we go.
Moving. Scarab's coming down.
Time to get moving.
We're steady.
If you're too close, the vehicle will explode too.
Oh, just die.
That's cool.
Shotgun. Weapons fire. Be alert.
That'll never get old.
Not
No!
bad, Spock. I saw that explosion from off. Truth's fleet lies in ruin. Find where the liar hides, so I may place my boot between his gums.
We'll know soon enough, Shipmaster.
I just think it's an artistic choice,
Infantry on the spire.
honestly.
Pop 'em up.
colors that pop and stand out. When you put purple up against these grays and browns and everything, it's really noticeable. That was part of the design language for the original Halo. I remember interviews with people talking about Jason Jones, and he was always saying like, no, make the reds brighter, make the blues brighter, make the gold brighter, make the purples bright. He wanted out all the bright colors because it just makes it noticeable from that you could spot these enemies at a distance. You could recognize them.
I could use a break from all this work.
Sorry, I heard something fall over. Made me panic. Well, it's not necessarily that they dropped the purple. They still have purple in them, but they have like a muddy brown filter over everything. It's not that like, oh, the metals look, or like the browns are browns and the blacks are blacks and the grays are grays. It's that everything. It's like they made, because there's mods for PC for the MCC that remove that filter, and suddenly everything becomes super colorful. Like I don't know what they were doing.
Meet the Arbiter at the top of the spire, Chief.
He'll bring you down.
Useless. The Marines must have died. Woo! They blew themselves up. Yeah, that was one of the things that I had talked about in one of the last videos, is just the way that things change between the 343 and the Bungie games, and like the way colors are done. It's not the same. It's kind of weird.
Well done.
To me, it's crazy that they would make a gray sci-fi military shooter, especially when this game is known for being super colorful.
Look at me. I'm a killing machine.
But yeah, the oranges and the
It
greens.
seems I've crossed the circuit.
Well, let me have a look.
Oracle!
Little bastard stung me.
I did not want you to come to any harm.
Got a funny way of showing it.
Excellent. This way.
Slothful grunts. Kill them.
Chief, tap him out.
And yeah, the entire time playing 343s, I don't think you ever run into an instance like this where grunts are sleeping. Like that's a like a reoccurring theme in Bungie's. There's a couple of different areas across 2 and 3 and 1, Halo 1, where that's the case. Yeah, stealth in Halo is not a very well covered or a well explored thing, in my opinion. They came kind of close to it with ODST, but they were just not quite there.
Beware! The demon is at hand! Open fire!
He got cover.
I'm fighting through this.
It's havoc. Alright.
Keep pressing.
Did you... I think... Sorry, man. I'm looking... Pet update is the soft mod. Still lagging a bit. The audio cuts in and out in the speech. Sorry, I feel like I missed a question from you there, man. Did I? Oh yeah, yeah. You did ask a question that I missed. Did you ever beat this on Legendary? Yes, yes, I have. I have. Sorry, I think that got lost while I was trying to troubleshoot some stuff. But yeah, I have beat this. I have all the original 1,000 achievement points for this. The only ones I don't have are a couple of the multiplayer ones that were in the with the map expansions. But I do have the full original 1,000.
How is this helping?
Jeez. That brute shot is brutal. He killed himself. How funny.
Look at me. I'm a killing machine.
How about that? We are coming close to the end of this level, and then once we do, we're gonna swap over to MCC to play some multiplayer.
That's our galaxy. We're beyond the rim.
2 to the 18th light years from Galactic Center, to be precise.
What is this place?
The Ark.
This is the Ark?
I had always assumed it was part of a shield installation, but it seems I was mistaken.
That's a first.
Not at all. While I had a complete understanding of Installation 04, my makers wisely limited my knowledge of all other strategic facilities. Compartmentalization, in case I was ever captured by the Flood.
Can you tell me where we are exactly?
Here.
And truth?
Near one of the Ark's supraliminal communication arrays, I'm afraid.
Never be combat evolved on Legendary on your own, only in co-op.
Perimeter around the Ark's
Yeah, I get that. The library level's a bitch. It's really rough.
The barrier will be difficult to disable. How odd that my makers would place such a comprehensive defense around a single... Oh my.
What is it?
Phantom!
Spark, move.
We must get past that barrier, or the...
Yeah, I only ever beat Halo 2 co-op Legendary. It was...
A whole mess of hostile inbound.
It was way too difficult to beat on your own.
Follow the Oracle, Spark. I will help you, Sergeant, clear the sky.
Good. Pelican's gonna land one level down.
Yeah, the game, Halo 2 on Legendary, I don't think it was tested just because of the short development time that it had. I don't think they tested it properly, which is why it was, like, ridiculously difficult. Especially with sniper jackals and stuff.
Whoa! There's more of them!
me.
That guy! Yoo-hoo! Flee! Ah!
Reinforcements! Look! He's gone berserk! Get down! Grenade! Nice shot! Ah!
Jeez, man.
Brace yourself!
Yikes. Heroic's usually the good middle. It gives you a good enough difficulty, but not being like overly easy. Usually. I am a bit rusty with Halo. It's been a while since I've sat and played these old games, but
I'm on it! Ready!
really just threw that right between his legs.
Now! Flag from south.
Got him. There's one more though. Where is he? Oh, I got. Oh, the blinder thing. The flare equipment. Okay. There was a point somewhere, I think, where you could pick up. Yeah, this is the room. You could pick up stealth camo and go and knock out the one dude with the hammer. Not this guy, but the other guy, the one that really wants to fight with you.
There's no need for this.
I think this is also the first time you pick up the flamethrower grenades. Yeah, the brutes with the cloaking technology is actually a really cool idea. Oh! You got me. Oh, come on now.
The pack will feast on you!
Good timing.
The radar jammer. They took that out of multiplayer for some reason. I can't remember what it was. I think it had something to do with cheats or hacking. They like figured out a way with its code to do something they weren't supposed to, which is interesting. But they also ended up taking out the flare grenades, or these flamethrower grenades, from the multiplayer, which I can't remember. I'd have to look up what the official explanation was, but I remember they were in it for like maybe a month, and then poof, they were just gone. And yeah, the official explanation was that it was being used to cheat somehow. This game really didn't require a whole lot of tuning updates. I think they had one where they changed it so that the speed of the battle rifle projectile was also the same speed as the sniper rifle projectile. I can't remember if they sped one up or slowed the other down, but it was in like the 1.1 update. And then I think they also, dude, Bungie back in the day, they just straight up had like the biggest balls for developers to just basically tell players this is how it was going to be.
Chief. We're on our way.
Because I remember people were complaining about the battle rifle spread, because this was in the Halo 2, the bullets followed one after another, like basically in a straight line. The only way that you would get any sort of spread was if you were moving the gun while it fired, so it would kind of spread it. But if you were just shooting straight ahead, it would just shoot all in the same spot. And that's obviously not the case here. As I say that, it does that. But like you can see, bullets down here and the bullets up here. I remember the Bungie forums were flooded with people being like, oh, you gotta change the battle rifle spread, you know, make it more like Halo 2. I mean, there were pages and pages on the Bungie forums for this. And Bungie basically came out and was like, no, we're not doing that. The battle rifle is exactly how we want it to be, and we're not changing it. And that was the end of the discussion, basically. Yeah, they just straight up, now people are like, oh, the guns are this or the guns are that, you need to change, and they do that, they change it.
Fight me! I'm right here!
Failure will bring a fate.
We died from that grenade. Thanks. Can I take cover? Can I get cover? He just caught on fire and just keeled over. Raga ally gets so hot you put it on your leg, it was literally burning. Oh no. Yeah, don't. You gotta watch that. That is one of my concerns with this Xbox Ally, is the heat. I know they added those little side handles. It almost looks like a Wii, or not a Wii, the Switch Joy-Con grip, like the little handles that stick off the side.
Spread out.
Get him? Nice. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I had always been really apprehensive to play my Switch in handheld mode. Just by holding it on the side of the Joy-Cons and, you know, with my hands, like my fingers across the back of it. Because I was always worried, like, my hands are always really hot. Always really hot. I was worried that I would cause, like, some kind of problems. My original Switch eventually did end up, I ended up trading it in, but it, got so hot that the console warped a little bit, and the plate that goes along the back with the Switch logo on it had a crack in it from the heat. And then yeah, whenever I play my Switch in handheld now, I use the what's it
Commander.
called?
Johnson, look sharp.
The Nitro Deck Plus.
I got
that
it.
I bought, where it slots in and it's in like a Steam Deck almost holder.
It's
pretty cool.
Priority task.
Oh yeah?
And what might that be?
I really can't say, not for sure. But if you allow me to find a terminal closer to home.
We must keep the Prophet by our sides.
But what about your construct? Your solution to the problem? With more data,
Harper's right. We have priorities too. Until we kill Truth, stop the rings from firing, nothing else matters.
Yeah, the OG Switch that it doesn't have the game save time on it anymore because obviously it's on a different console, but I think I had like almost 400 hours of Breath of the Wild in it, and that was all on the TV. All right, we're gonna hop into Halo the MCC and play some Halo 3 online, the multiplayer. Just a fair warning, I'm not any good. I'm actually pretty terrible. I might have some good moments, so we'll have to see. Hopefully this actually works. I've tried playing this before and it just didn't want to go. But yeah, we got Slayer and Precision Slayer going. We'll see what happens here. See how long it takes to connect. But yeah, following towards the end of this year in December, we're probably going to have our first Nintendo game on the channel for streaming. It's going to be Metroid Prime 4. It's a game that I'm super excited to play. I love the Metroid Prime games. Actually, got to go back and probably replay the remastered game that came out last year. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a match. Halo 3 is the most populated game in this collection. I might have to change a few things. Let's see what we got. Check the network, Xbox Live. Input-based matchmaking disabled. Platform-based matchmaking disabled. They put out a patch for this that it was supposed to fix the matchmaking, because I know matchmaking was kind of busted. Every time you play Halo MCC, you have to disable 3 because you always get too many games. Yeah, I mean 3 is generally the most populated version game in the collection. All right, so here we go. We got a full room. I am not gonna do well in this. It has been way too long since I've played anything Halo multiplayer related. And oh, look at this, we have one of the newer maps that was added in, the what is this, Edge. Is Reach pretty populated? Pretty populated. It's been such a long time since I've actually sat and played this.
Slayer.
Oh, no, no, no. Not with me, man. No, no, no. Those days are... Those days are long past. Those days are way, way, way past me. I thought I was on the other side of that, but okay. Yeah, if anything, people will be making videos of this is how you don't play Halo 3 multiplayer. And this is a weird mishmash of like Halo 4 kind of style art mixed with this Halo 3. It's a bit weird at first, like when you first glance at it. Double kill, even though it didn't give me a double kill.
Gain the lead.
No, my monitor doesn't do 120 hertz. My TV is the only thing that does 120 hertz. And I wouldn't be able to see it if it was, just because the monitor that I have or even the Elgato capture doesn't support 120. Oh, come on.
Gain the lead.
What do you mean it means more AA? Anti-aliasing? Ooh, I just got dropped by their sniper. Is that a bot? Am I playing with a bot? Oh no. This guy's oblivious to everything. Oh, aim assist! Duh. Really? You get more aim assist with higher refresh rate? That's probably pretty odd. At least I think it's odd. Wow, that was a good shot. AA. I was gonna say what would anti-aliasing have to do with anything, but sure, yeah, aim assist. He wanted to cap the FPS on PC because of that.
Gain the lead.
Yeah, I could see why. I mean, more frames are nice. Don't get me wrong. That's weird. I didn't know that it had a higher aim assist. No! No! God, yeah, I feel like it's been a long time since we've had an MCC multiplayer stream night.
Gain the lead.
Gain the lead, lost the lead, tied the leader.
Gain the lead.
Yeah, this I remember playing on this map and thinking that it wasn't one of the best. This was supposed to be what, for the Halo Online PC one, wasn't it? PC game? And that PC game had sprint, so this is a very sprint designed like level. Eee. Almost got me. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. How did that guy? I'm surprised. I'm surprised I got that guy.
The lead. 5 minutes remaining. Gain the lead. That's too fun. That's too funny, man. Oh, he sniped his buddy. Ah, he sniped his buddy. I shot him with the battle rifle, and then he shot him right in the back of the head. That was why it gave me the kill for that. How funny is that? Uh-oh. Did we win? We did win. Wow, 14 kills. I wonder how many times I died. Oh, podium finish! Got a challenge done too. God, yeah, it's been so long since I've sat and done one of these. In the newer games, aim assist isn't affected by FPS, but in the older games, FPS breaks a few stuff. Enemies fire faster in MCC than in the original, right? And in Halo 3, the BR shoots a bit. They sped that up. They did speed up the battle rifle firing speed. I remember it because it was to try to help with the oh yeah, look at this. They added a little thing at the end. 8 deaths, 14 and 8. That's not too, or 14 and 7. That ain't too terrible. Back out of this real quick. I forgot. Yeah, God, I forgot about the customization. Why is all my dude didn't look like this? He should have, but he didn't. That's weird. Okay. All right, we'll try this again. Said I heard in Halo 2 button combos are harder to hit at higher FPS. Personally, struggle to hit the double shot at over 100. Oh yeah, that could have a little bit to do with it being rusty, but dude, playing the 343 or the E3 beta that they had for the PC Halo 2 that came out that I made a video on, the button combos and that are like the melee looks really cool. Like they don't do the same melee like more than once. Like, you know, in this it'll just throw the weapon out like this.
in that the beta, I guess, the Halo 2 beta, he'll swing it this way, swing it that way, and then swing it this way. It's really cool, and the animations flow really smooth. It's a shame that didn't make it into the to the regular game. I just realized I should replay the E3 demo with the... Oh yeah, there you go. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Oh, I have customization turned off in this game. That's why it's not showing up.
Gain the lead. Gain the lead. Oh. Gain the lead.
Oh, did I stick him? I did stick him. Nice. Bet you can't stick it. Probably shouldn't, but we're gonna try this. Woo! Oh, I'm dead. Oh! What? What? Oh, do they really not have a player playing? See, like, I don't understand why people do this. I wonder if Forza Horizon 6 will be as popular as 4 and 5. I don't know. It's possible. And you see, this is... That right there is why I... When people complain, like, oh, there's no player collision in Halo Infinite, that's why. I was trying to go backwards because I saw the guy with the rocket launcher, and the dude behind me just pushed me directly into him. Horizon is going to be popular because of Japan. Possibly. I'll take the assist. I'll take that assist too, I guess.
Gain the lead.
Yeah, it's gonna be probably a typical racing game for sure. Although you would imagine if they're gonna have racing there, you'd imagine. I mean, it would have to, you know, fit the racing mold, no? I almost got that guy. I almost got him. Oh man. This guy has a real issue. Resting kook. Oh, come on now, man. Really? Oh, dear. Gotta be careful with franchise. Okay. Gotta be careful with franchise fatigue. It happens. Yes, it does. It really does. I'll take that assist too, then, I guess. Oh my god, let me jump over. There we go. Worried it's going to be like a street circuit. I hate street racing and racing games. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Forza, to be honest with you. I've played it, but I couldn't play it enough to like know certain things, like specifics, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Too easy. Dude, every single time I pick that stupid power generator up, I try to throw it, and it doesn't work. I'm starting to get frustrated. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think this is the how you don't play starts. No, man. If anyone was gonna make a this is how you don't play for me, they would have started a long time ago. A long time ago.
Game over.
Yeah, they would have made it a long time ago. I did start this off saying that I was a terrible player, so I mean, you know. I get one good match under my belt, and all of a sudden I think I'm back in 2008, 2007. That's clearly not how it works. Back out of that. I gotta check this, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know why. New customization enabled. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. No, go ahead. If you don't mind jumping in for Halo 3. It's a shame you have to jump through so many hoops to get to, I think it's called Halo Sunrise. which is it's the like the modded Xbox 360 servers for old games like Halo 3 that are shut off. Okay. What's going on here? Maybe you could carry me through some of this stuff. There we go. Let's see. What do they have for challenges? What is even going on? Because it's been so long since I've jumped into this stuff. Of course, with a teammate, it jumps right in. That's wild. I can't believe it got a match that quick. That blows my mind that it worked so quick. Well, outside of today, we're pretty much in the same boat.
Slayer. Gain the lead. Gain the lead.
Oh, I don't know where that's coming from.
Gain the lead.
Doesn't do me any good. Oh dear. But yeah, purple on white, it's a good standout. Somebody has the shotgun. Yes! What a name. Whoa, dude. That's wild. That was wild. Yeah, it's not my favorite map. You can't quit, otherwise you get banned.
Gain the lead.
Got an assist for something. I don't know what I did.
Gain the lead. Gain the lead.
Whoa! That guy's jumping up and down like a maniac. We got the whole team down here, huh? Oh, come on now. Should have gotten me a kill there. Noticing a little bit of stutters on the stream. I'm not sure exactly why, but... I don't even remember where the snipers spawn at on this. I do not remember. Okay. I get another assist for something. I killed that guy. Wow. That was wild. I'd have to go back and watch that again. That was nuts. Why did I kill that dude? Get my head down over here. This map. Woo! Got that guy. Got that guy. Nice. And... That's funny. Oh, man. Clutch Buffalo. Down with the...
Ooh, ooh, no, 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 no. Can't die yet, can't die yet. Son of a bitch. Woo! Close, close, close.
Game over.
I can't believe we won. Wow, that was wild. That was a wild match. Ooh. Yeah, I wasn't doing that great in the beginning either. Really wasn't. What I ended up doing is I held the shotgun and the other sniper so that they couldn't have it. Is basically the way I contributed to the team. Was I took it and then I kind of just patrolled the lower underground area. See, why isn't it showing my customization? He's supposed to have the controllers on his shoulders and stuff. I don't get that. Ooh, yeah, that's I didn't die as much, but we had about the same amount. We almost had the same stats. Dude has an open mic. I thought my chat was turned off. That was crazy. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Epilogue. For a minute, Death Trooper, I thought that was you. I was like, whoa, 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 your mic's on, your mic's on.
Slain.
One. Two. Shit. Damn it! I lost the shotgun. Woo! Nice save. Take that back. Thank you very much.
Gain the lead.
Damn it.
Gain the lead.
tried to save whoever that was down there. Stuck in the corner.
Gain the lead. Gain the lead.
Dude, what is going on? Nice! It's an awesome bank shot there. I think my teammate just shot me in the back, but okay.
Gain the lead.
Oh, he stuck me. That's funny. Ooh, sniper's out. Sniper's out. What? Just walked right into that one, didn't I? That's fine, man. I'm not worried about it. Blam! How funny. Oh, nice. We got double, Ooh, did not mean to fall off the edge there, but I did. Shit. Run, 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 run. As fast as you can. Ah, no! Really close.
Gain the lead. Gain the lead.
Probably shouldn't be doing this, but...
Gain the lead.
Man, come on. Oh, no! Then he stuck me in the damn wall. Dude, come on now. That should have got me at least one kill. Oh, did we win? Oh, we lost! Oh, that was so close, too. I got both of those kills at the very end. Oh, man. Oh, well, it's whatever. Oh, well. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You actually died the least out of everybody. If anything, it's this Istax. Istax. What? Here, we're gonna head back to the lobby real quick. I gotta use the bathroom. I will be right back. So, don't go anywhere, and we'll see you guys back here in about 90 seconds. Okay, we are back, and I'm actually sitting in a different seat. I swapped out chairs, so just looking at the camera here to see how well this works. Yeah, it's not bad. More comfortable, that's for sure. Back. Yeah, man, it's no problem. Look, I am by no means really good at games. We all have our good moments, have our bad moments. I'm not gonna kick you out or, you know, anything like that just because of any way. Like, if you were actively, like, maybe, like, trying to troll or team kill me, then sure, yeah, I'd be like, all right, you gotta go. But I can't be upset with somebody for actually, like, putting in a solid effort to play. Wings teamed up with a guy that went 1-28 in Black Ops 6, and he got a nuke dropped on him in pubs. I mean, look, Call of Duty's... Nope. With the skill base, with the SBMM, man, it's wild. Like, I couldn't... It gets so frustrating. Like, he probably plays it a lot, I assume. Like, I couldn't imagine getting his stats and then, like, bringing just an average player in. Especially if he's good, because then that's going to pull that player up to him, not bring him down to that player. What map is this? Is this Narrows? This is Narrows. Nice. Yeah, and I didn't know they had the nuke in Black Ops 6. I hadn't forgot that they even probably updated that.
Slayer.
All right. Let's see what we got. We're blue this time. Not today. Oh, come on with that. I just lost it with a rocket. We have a whole team. We do have a whole team. Is the whole team playing? He's playing. He's playing. Where's the other guy? What are you doing, dude? Play! Dude, half of our team is like not playing, or not half, but one of them is just standing there. Did he quit or did he die? I'll take all those assists. Yeah.
Gain the lead.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. No! Damn. Awesome, awesome place to spawn.
Double kill.
Love the spawning there. The double at least. And there's Rocket. This is just nuts. Oh, we both tried the same thing. I'm surprised they didn't pick up the sniper there. I don't know. This is wild, man. I don't know. Of course, we had some quit. God forbid me throw cheating around, but I think there's some shenanigans going on here. Hey! XS, or is that supposed to say X-Sicular? Did MCC get ported to PS5 yet? Not yet. Not yet. I think we're going to see that announcement next month, and I think it's going to come out in October. Or, no, I'm sorry, not October, November. Just my personal opinion. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. Welcome into the stream. You're watching the world's worst Halo 3 player. No, I am actually excited, even though I am playing on I am playing this now on the Series X, and I do have it on PC to play with mods. I will probably end up getting it on PS5. Just because right now I'm playing on a monitor and on
my TV is has better features. Like I could play at 120 hertz just without having to, especially with PS5, without having to swap back and forth between the modes in the system menu. You just do it in the game menu. I'm a PC player, so it'll be fun to get players small consoles. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's going to be probably one of the funnest times when that does finally come to the PS5 and all the new players come in. Hopefully, though, hopefully Halo Studios doesn't botch it. Just a magic grenade out of nowhere. Hopefully they don't botch it, and when it comes out, it works and runs well. Because if they put out a product on the PS5 and it is as broken as it usually is on PC or on the Xbox, like that, you only have one time to make a first impression, right? You only have one chance. And if they screw it up, they're gonna lose that. And then any other product that they release is going to be looked at by the PlayStation community as like, oh, is this actually gonna work, or is this any good? Should I wait for a sale? And that's not what they want. They want people to to pre-order and all that good jazz. So it's just not. Death Trooper with the 19 kills. Look at you. Yeah, I'm hoping they do a physical release. That's something that I'm looking forward to, is getting, because I got the Gears of War Reloaded on PS5 as well. And I'm looking forward to having a physical copy of the MCC on the PS5. And I'm hoping that they put it all on one disc. I know that the MCC is like 120, like maybe 30 gigabytes. He was resisting the urge to send a strongly worded message to the other team. That's funny. But yeah, I hope they ship it on multiple discs. Put all the campaigns on one 100 gigabyte disc, and then put the multiplayer install on the other disc. Like I really, really want a physical copy. You can put it in, install the campaigns, play offline if you need to. Yeah, Gears Reloaded is good on PC. I've not played. My PC won't play it. I'm only on. I'm streaming through my PC. It's the PC is good enough to stream with a external capture card, but it's not good like gaming wise. Like I could play the MCC on it just because those are old games, but I couldn't download like Gears Reloaded and play it on there. It just wouldn't work. But I am looking forward to that. I'm hoping that they get a good release for it and everything, Or if it's not the MCC, then at least Halo Infinite's multiplayer, maybe the free-to-play mode. And I'm really hoping if they do that with the MCC, I'm hoping they let you sign into a Microsoft account. That way, like, all your purchases and everything, they follow you to the next platform. That's a big deal to me. And I'm hoping that they honor that, if they can. Getting two-shotted with a sniper annoys me more than a one. I used to play it pretty safe with snipers, too. I'd take 2 body shots.
really did not mean to fall off, but... See, like, why didn't that explosion, why didn't that hurt him too? I don't know. Yeah, where's my customization? This is just the default. Whoa. I might have to turn my look sensitivity up. Because this is, I feel a little slow. A bit slower than it should be. Verticals up and down, horizontals. Let's try this. It blew up from the damn barrels. Oh, man. If I get my hands on a power weapon, that'd be fantastic. Oh, I thought I had sticky grenades. This is a very hostile area. Probably shouldn't do this. I'm doing it anyway, though. Jesus Christ, where are all those fucking grenades coming from? Okay, now let's try not to get immediately snapped. All that. Yeah. Ha! Whoa! I just got a double kill with the, Just got a double kill with the power drainer. That's wild. The jumping not work? Like, I've been kind of complaining about my controller for a few weeks on stream, but I mean, like, it's just... Come on, wow, I was the last kill. These people keep quitting. There was nothing I could do. I did everything correct. I pressed the button and it didn't work. Oh man, that's too funny. That is too funny. Alright, guys. Death Trooper, thank you for joining me here tonight. I do have to get going. It's about 1:30. I've got to work on a couple of videos here for the channel. I still have my Gears of War 5, or Gears of War PS5 review that I got to get edited. And I'm going to start working on doing a couple of other things here with the channel. I don't know necessarily. Hopefully they work out. I hope you guys like it. But I'm going to try to get it so that it's a little bit of a daily, not daily, but maybe every other day update or upload with some edited game footage. But we'll see. I gotta test it out first. But nonetheless, thank you guys. I always appreciate you being here. I'm gonna go ahead and get going and get working on some of the other stuff. We're coming up in October. In October, of course, we're gonna be playing Battlefield 6, and I'm gonna try to work in some spooky games too, so we'll see. Last year we tried to play Dead Space and I didn't end up finishing it. Maybe we'll restart it and play it. We'll have to see, but yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys later on the next video.